Hi everyone, this is Mike Boland, Chief Analyst of Artillery Intelligence, here to tell you about our latest offering, which is multimedia production. So as background, through our careers as analysts and journalists, we've produced hundreds of thought leadership videos and podcasts and large-scale events even. And at a certain point, we decided to just do all our own production work. And the result is really what has evolved into an extensive multimedia production engine. So we've assembled an arsenal of high-end cameras and broadcast switchers and equipment, then taught ourselves how to use them. We've also coupled that with competency in video editing and broadcasting software such as Final Cut Pro and OBS. So one example that I think characterizes our production standards is instead of recording interviews and conference panels and webinar discussions by simply launching a Zoom call and hitting record, which is essentially what everyone does, we go through the more involved process of recording the local audio and video of each side of the conversation, which we then sync in post-production. And what that gives you is a much crisper and clearer set of footage, as opposed to the garbled and compressed recording from the video call itself. So the main point here is that these skills we've developed in-house for our own production purposes are now being spun out for others, and that includes a few standard formats and others that we continue to evolve and work with you to customize. So for example, one popular format is our analyst briefs. So we produce an analyst monologue that supports your brand narratives, and they don't explicitly endorse any one company, but rather examine market opportunities and evoke the thought leadership that you want your brand to be associated with. And we can customize videos or even reskin any of the 40 or more videos we already have in our organic archive for your brand association. Another popular format is analyst interviews. So following our Artillery Innovators interview format, we film a remote interview with you using our high-end cameras integrated with broadcasting and recording software and some of the pro tactics I mentioned earlier. And there are low-tech requirements on your end, which we can kind of walk you through while spotlighting your thought leadership through an organic analyst interview and a natural dialogue. So those are just a few examples, and we can customize other formats for you. But one thing to underscore is that we provide the end-to-end value in not only production and AV work, but also the analyst presence of having a knowledgeable, media-savvy, and respected industry analyst to conduct the actual interview or thought leadership monologue or whatever the case may be. And speaking of end-to-end value, don't forget that we not only produce media, but we have our own distribution channels through our media properties, such as our sister publication AR Insider, and weekly newsletters, and widely followed social channels. So this means it's a true end-to-end media production platform to help you create, produce, polish, and amplify your narratives. So we look forward to working with you, and you can reach out to ask questions anytime at the email address you see on this screen. So we hope to work with you soon to help you craft your brand narratives into slick multimedia assets. So this has been the introduction to Artillery Intelligence Multimedia Production. I'm Mike Boland. Thanks for watching.